back to another method. This one we did. Now we're going to talk about the bestseller list. So the bestseller list, I know a lot of people, you heard about them out there, but I really want to emphasize a little bit more about it. And I want to teach you a little bit about what's the bestseller and also about Amazon basics and all this stuff. So let's go with the bestseller first by itself. Now, there is the link here, which is going to bring you, which is supposed to bring you somewhere. Let me see here if it brings me anywhere. Yes, brings me the bestseller. Now, you're going to have all these links in the videos. You're going to have them underneath when you log in, underneath that specific video. But if you want to find it, I actually don't know how to find it through Amazon. Like if I go through Amazon, I don't not able to do it. So I just do best Amazon bestseller list, and it's going to be the first, hopefully the second or first, I think the first, and the first link will be the other one. Okay, so you can do it through here and find it and all this stuff, but I'm not able to, you know, but hey, I'll just go the easy way. I'm too lazy. All right, so now what are we going to do here? Now, bestseller list, I think, is underutilized in the market, and I think a lot of people do not understand it, or I think people do not know how to teach it. I could suck and not able to teach you well, but I think this is the method how I look at my bestseller list. It's going to be relative to our reviews, and also is going to be relative to our niche or category or the subcategory, which is a lot of people say, hey, find a niche within a niche. But you don't know what does that mean. You just keep going through it and God help you. I don't know how that's gonna work. So teach me, what does that mean? Niche over niche. When do I stop? There's levels. There's a category, then there's a subcategory. From a subcategory, there's another subcategory. When do I stop? Like I can go ahead and drill deep too quickly, or I can dig deeper in the niche and all of a sudden I come up to a sub niche where it's not enough sales or not enough sales volume, and I'm gonna get screwed. So when do I stop? So I'm gonna teach you that today. At the same time, I'm gonna teach you the bestsellers list on Amazon. There's a few things here, and I want you to pay attention to them. There's the bestsellers, there's the new releases, there's movers and shakers, most wished for, and gift ideas. Now, I want you to understand the difference, and I want you to be cautious about a few things here. Now, the bestsellers is basically the bestsellers products in Amazon on the specific niche. So for example, today we have toys and games. We have inflatable hammock pool float is doing very well. You know, I wish I can be in a pool, but if I become in a pool, people will think I am baleine, or baleine, what's they call that? A whale. So I'm prohibited to go to any public swimming pools, but swimming pools is really, really cool. Very cool. So this something now is up because everyone's staying home. Everyone is buying stuff for swimming pools. This is number one. So if I go deeper here and click on that, it's going to tell me basically all the products are ranked from 1 to I think 50. Sorry, to 100. So if I come here to 100, it's going to show me all the products ranked from number 1 to the 100. So the 100 list. So here is going to give me a lot of ideas about the products and which one I should do, which one I shouldn't. And this is what it is. I'm going to teach you how to do that as well, but I'm just showing you what does that mean so far. So here, when I come to bestsellers, it's going to tell me what the best product in toys and games, electronics, camera and photo, and on and on and on. Now, the other thing I want to teach you, I mean, didn't teach you nothing, but I'm just telling you what it is. There's new releases. And new releases are very important. I think you need to use that. Your new release is basically about the product that just came to the market and already doing very well. This is when we talk about a product that they're just starting off and they're hitting the wave and they're about to go really well. This is if you come here and check that regularly, or you're in the process of looking for a product and you come to new releases and you be able to find a product that's just coming up, especially in home and kitchen, you're going to see a lot of things, or toys and games. They're really cool. Clothing I don't get into very well. But you'll be able to go through the new releases and through the department here. I'm going to show you how to do that. So new releases about new products coming to the market. They're doing so well, and usually going to be a low reviews item. At the same time, it's going to be doing very well. Maybe it's a new niche coming up. So for example, if I come here and I was the first one to come up with face masks, you will see them selling so hot. new release, and already with 0 review, they're selling thousands of units. So you'll be able to find another ideas or another ways of doing it. Now, movers and shakers is actually a product that's been selling there, and all of a sudden it starts spiking up. A product that was selling there, let's say for, I don't know, 6 months or 7 months, all of a sudden you see a big spike came up to it. That could be related to a product start getting attraction because of social media. Maybe people start talking about it and start doing well, very well. And you need to see the trends of it, if it's doing well or not. So it's really important. But here you need to pay attention to a few things. You don't want a product just did well because Trump mentioned it in somewhere, or Kim Kardashian mentioned their waist trainer, and all of a sudden start spiking. So you need to make sure you do validation through Google Trend and check the product. If it's moving up very well, is it consistent? Is it the same as a fidget spinner? The product comes in, did very well, spike up, then crashed very quickly as well. So you need to pay attention to this stuff. But here you can find really good product that start getting attraction, because a lot of product, as we said, they're doing well. Like for example, this one, removal endoscope ear. This is already electronic and it's been there for a while. It's not much, but I'm going to show you now deeper. But I'm just explaining now the top. What does mover and shakers mean? So movers and shakers, as I said, a product being there, and all of a sudden start doing well. Like you see here, percentages and all this stuff. Now, most wished for. Now, most wished for, it's a product basically people put it in their wish list. Pay attention here and be careful. You need to do your due diligence very carefully here, because most wished for product is a technique people used to use in the past about how to rank for a product very quickly. Because they found out if I put the product, if I can go ahead and hire someone from, I don't know, from any other country, and all of a sudden I start having an algorithm or having robots to add my specific product, let's say this product, put it in my wish list. If I have multiple of them, it's going to give a signal to Amazon, say, hey, this product, people love it and it's in the wish list, let's rank it higher. All of a sudden you see a spike in ranking. So you need to be very aware of ranking manipulation when it comes to most wished for product or most wished category. Very important to look into it. Very important, okay? And now we have a new method. It's been trending in the last, and now it doesn't work as much, but the last year, it's basically if you add a product to a cart and you add multiple of them, even without purchasing, that's going to help you in ranking. But Amazon catching up on that. So this is most wished, is getting some comeback, and I want you to be aware of it. Do not get fooled because you see a product that, you know, oh my God, low volume and making $1 million. And all of a sudden you see it's just most wished for. Now, the other one is going to be gift ideas. Gift ideas, I think it's a really awesome category, a very awesome list. It's basically, as the name says it, it's going to be about gift ideas or things I want to do. So toys and games here is huge because I can look at a product and I can see what people are giving gifts away. So you're going to see that a lot, especially when Christmas coming. It's going to give you ideas here as well about markets. Actually, we sell this product ourselves in retail and arbitrage, and it really does very well. I buy it for $5. I sell it for 24 bucks. I make $7-8 of it. Why not? But to be able to see what people are in. Like for example, I'm now trying to do a toy brand. And when I come here, I get ideas, stupid things. Hey, people are looking for walkie-talkie. Getting well. Rockets are doing well. Dinosaur stuff, circuits, STEM. So I start looking deeper into categories and into new ideas that I never thought of before. So you need to expand that. But now, this is what I explained now to you. Let's go back now and let's talk about how we can look for products and how we can sub-niche more and more. Now, let's pick a category and let's say industrial and scientific for now. Now, if I get into industrial and scientific, right away you see a subcategories here on the left side, right? All these subcategories. Now, this is a subcategory for industrial scientific. If I click on it again, I'm going to get the category, the subcategory, and then the sub of the subcategories. And it's going to tell me what are the 100 best sellers in that specific subcategory. That's how we niche. Now, when to stop and how to look for products, let's get back again to our main category, which is the industrial. I'm going to go back. I'm here. I'm getting into industrial and scientific. I click it. The idea is very simple. Very, very simple. I want to find products that have 100 reviews or less that are in this list. And then I can go further into it. So for example, if I find, like, look at this one. I mean, I do not sell masks. People are getting a lot of issues on masks. You need a special approval from Amazon, and Amazon only giving it to people who are basically know people from inside. So do not do it. But let's say I found a product like this, number 6 in Amazon, and actually has no reviews. So I can open it, let's say. Let's go, keep going straight more. Face mask 20 here, 11,000 I don't want. Face shield, I told you is not good. I do not do anything. I'm just doing it for the sake of example. I come in here, everyone's high reviews. You're gonna find a lot of high reviews right now here. So it's not worth me, but I'm just gonna check it before I go sub-niching more. So I'm gonna come here, I see here, there's not much. Everything I see here is high reviews, 300, 400, 500. I can go to 200, 300 if I want, but for now I want to be specific. I want to start with 100, especially in seller list. Usually you're going to find a lot of products that are very competitive and very, very high search. So this is not good for me. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to industrial scientific. I'm going to niche a little bit in, because more I niche, more products I'm going to find with less reviews. And that's what I'm looking for right now. So let's say I am going here to look for, I don't know, lab and scientific products. I'm not sure, but let's see. So now I have a big category, industrial scientific, and then I have a sub niche. And now I'm going to look more deeper. And you can look for products that are less than 100 reviews. And let's see what we get. Do we get anything here? This is 449. It's not bad. But let me see. I'm going to open it. Usually 100. I want to look for 100. But this is intriguing a bit. Okay, I'm just smiling because I'm seeing a product that I'm not supposed to share with anybody. No, this one, 18 needles. I don't know what we're going to do with needles. Don't forget, it's medical equipment. When there's a needle, there's trouble. But 204 syringes. This is another one. Now, don't forget, I'm getting into category industrial and scientific, which is a lot of things could be, you need some approval and stuff like that. But I'm just showing you, it's the same process for every product. So you're going to come here. You're going to look more. I found a few of them here, like 284. This one's showing up multiple times. I'm going to open it to see what is it. But it's electronics. I don't think something you need to do, but hey, we're here. So if I come here and I see things that start getting a little bit better, I don't see 1,000 reviews anymore. I don't see, I mean, I have 1 or 2, but you don't have them a lot. So if I want to go a little bit even more, I can go to glassware. And I go to glassware now, you're going to see the reviews are going to get lower and lower, hopefully. And the top usually is not, but the bottom. You're going to come here, see 193. See, we're getting very specific now. 193, I don't know what's that, but let's get into it. 48 here, spray bottles. And you're just gonna go through them. 154 here, lab glass test tubes, and you can keep going. Usually it's gonna be in the second page. You're gonna find, see, like now we're getting into, I mean, come on, 2 reviews, 2,000. I mean, this is very cool. See, this is like a low price item, but it's gonna have a lot of search volume. So let's look into that and let's get into it and see what happens. So first of all, as soon as I come here, I'm going to run my X-ray and I'm going to see what's going on here. Is this guy making sales or not? And he's making 800, 800, 800, not much. But don't forget, industrial scientific, usually lower BSR doesn't mean very high sales, because the category itself doesn't have that much demand, unlike home and kitchen, unlike toys and games, and all this big category, health and household and stuff like that. But let's see. This guy's like, hey, for him, he's like, listen, $800. If I make from each product a month, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's I'm making $5,000 a month. So a process, 5,000. Then 20% of that is 5,000. It's going to be $1,000. Let's say he's profiting, but it's costing him nothing. A picture that he took from his, you know, oh, this is for ganja. Yeah, don't do this. Okay, anything. I mean, actually, you can. It's compatible with it, but doesn't mean anything. And let's see this one. Let's keep it away a bit, just because I don't want to get into drug stuff and then get busted. And let's see, revenue 6,007. Oh, this is not bad. 6,700 is very good for this product. So I'm going to go glass test tubes, and I'm going to come here. I'm going to go to context menu search. Go here and let's see what God help us. So we have 597, which is great, below 1,000, which is awesome. And now let's go ahead and before we rank this, I just want to make sure all the pictures are the same. More than 70% are the same. Perfect. And let's see what we have here. See, we're getting 2 stars or more. I'm telling you, 2 stars or more are really cool. But let's see here, high revenue. I'm gonna look at this competition. Now, the volume is not high. This is here when you come into this product, especially, I think you need to get multiple variation of that specific product. But if you start getting those kind of reviews, 49, 84, 131, very low sales, not much, not something I will be interested in, honestly. But if something that you want to do low sales volume, but having multiple units and all this stuff, yes, is cool. But this is one. Let's see something else. Actually, you know what? Let's see this spray bottles, plastic spray bottles with sprayers. Big keyword, what could be something. Yeah, 4,000, that's a lot. 4,000 is a lot. 4,000 a lot of searches. But doesn't mean, like 4,000 is being, these 4,000 people are competing on that specific keyword and they're indexing for it, but doesn't mean sales coming from there. So you need to do your own due diligence. So I'm going to come here, run what I'm running with. Let's see what happens. So 113, 14,078, 46, not much. Yeah, this is too competitive for me here. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what we have. This one is actually interesting. What is this? This is very specific. I mean, even the pictures are, I mean, whoa. But it's $6.98. $6.98. What are you doing? Actually, yeah, you're making $2. So the minimum what I said before is actually wrong. But this $6.98 making $2. He gets the product for $1. I don't think it's more. $1.83. Let's see how much he's selling, if he's selling any. 4,600. This guy under the radar. He's selling 2 of them, making $10,000. Making $2,000 a month. He doesn't need to compete with me, with you, with nobody. Very easy, very simple, and God bless him, and it's done. Let's look at this one. Wireless digital microscope. That's another one. Let's see. I don't know why I chose Intelligent Scientific. 185, which is great. 185 is great. Very small. This looks like a big keyword, not a small keyword. And let's see what we have here. Wow. Now we're talking a bit here. Like people with 200 making 20,000. This is, I mean, this is really cool here. Here is easy for you. Look at the price average is 44 bucks. That means the product you can get it for 10, 12 bucks. I think you'll be able to get to a good differentiation here, but you need to pay attention here. The market is good. I think has a good search volume from this 8 to 15,000 that we want. But don't forget electronic. Here, a lot of things can go wrong. So it looks good in paper, it looks good in everything. We can validate a little bit even more. I really believe there's a lot of differentiation you can do here. And also I think you can compete very well since it doesn't have a lot of people are indexed for this specific search term and not showing up. I think you can have really good marketing strategy here. You'll be able to take them, blow them out of the water. Very good. But let's go ahead and let's see. This is syringes. You get the gist of it, I guess now, but I would like to get into another niche. Just want to make sure another niche. Are you okay with that for me to get another niche? All right, let's get another niche just to make sure that we get into something more exciting than, you know, industrial scientific. Let's see, home and kitchen. Kitchen. I know I'm gonna go kitchen and dining. Let's see. Kitchen and dining is more exciting, apparently. The first category right away going to be saturated for sure. So we're going to go sub niching. Anybody? Bar tools and drinkware. Okay. I cannot do this one. I cannot do this one. I cannot do this one. Sorry. I'm going to find one of my clients' product. I'm sorry. I just thought of it. I cannot. Let's see that anybody want to chip in and tell me, oh no, bakeware, let's go bakeware, Christmas coming, and I need to get, okay, let's see, 10,000 too much. Let's get, already I see 10,000, 2,000, 4,000. You cannot compete with that. Let's go a little bit more. Bakeware sets. Let's go to bakeware sets. From bakeware sets, if you don't want to look at it like this, you can run the Helium 10 and you can basically come here. That's another way. Let me show you how to do this one. And you'll be able to find them very quickly. All right. So once everything get downloaded, everything is good. I am just going to go ahead and see the review count here and see if anything is intriguing for me. So hold on, just finish this. Let's come here and let's look. We have 7,000, 8,000. So this one, something might be interested. I have 7,000 here. That might be interesting. Now let's go to another subcategory. Let's say bread and loaf. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to do the same thing here. I can look, or I can just find any product less than 100 or 200, depending on how you look at it. And now once I get here, I'm going to do the same thing. And when you do this methods, do not do them as how I'm doing it right now with you. All of them at the same time. One day, one search method, or half of the day, one type of search method. Do not mix them. You're not going to be able to drill deep enough. Okay? You need to really drill deep enough. Now here, let me see. This one, what is this? Meatloaf, not making that much. 67, no. What did I do? Was I right? Yeah, this is the meatloaf. Then we have another one. I don't know what's these. Let's see what's these. Okay, so we get these two products. Let's see what's up. First of all, the listing itself, sucky. I think we can do better. Oh yeah, this is crazy, but let's see if he's making any sales first before we criticize the guy. Yeah, he's making 28,000. What the hell? All right, let's see. Non-stick, perforated baguette pan. So you got it here first. 172, which is perfect. I love that. It's a big keyword. I'm sure we're gonna find a smaller keyword if we want to, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Let me see, it has only 51. I'm sure if I take this keyword that nobody knows how to spell except, Nancy, but I think we'll be able to do better. Let's see. Let's see highest revenue. We have one guy with 53. Why this guy is doing better? Because the whole competition, I'm telling you, these competition, they have also, I have here Amazon warehouse. Yeah, this is like wholesale product a bit. Different guys. They're doing well, man. Still good. Oh, why are these guys doing very well? The listings here are all garbage. 62. Let's see, 62. Is that cast iron? What is it? This guy has not bad listing quality. So let's go here and let's go take off this keyword. Let's see. Come on, man. Don't be mean. Here. 289. That's perfect. 289 is very perfect. Now let's go ahead. Let's see what's up. 91. No, it's not much. But 60,000. They're getting sales from somewhere. So when we do our validation, I'll be able to show you when we see which one is doing the best. But the reviews here, let me see if I can get anything. I mean, it's okay. Making 5,000, 6,000. I don't know. It depends on your budget. Depends on everything that you need. But I think you can make it in this market if you're really willing to do $1,000. The competition is not much. Very easy for you to rank on the top. I think you need to be really differentiated here. You need to add some sheets or something like that to it because they all look the same. I think your marketing itself needs to be better, like images wise, how you do better. And also, if you get a guy with 4 reviews and you're interested in this product, which means he just launched, I will track this guy. I track him and see how I'm going to do later on with him. So this is method 1. You can go through it, guys. You have to go through it more and more and more and more and see which one you can do the best with it. But this is the idea with the best sellers. You have to dig deeper until you find the subcategory that has 100 or 200 reviews as a max. Like for example, for kitchen dining, bakeware, when I get to the sub niche or the subcategory, most here, 70% of it or 60% has to have 100 reviews or 200 reviews, unless that's when you stop. And then you'll be able to take that product as potential, take the keyword and see what comes up. And then you say, oh, you know what, this is a good potential product or not. Add it to your potential, add it to your tracker, and then we're going to validate them more and more and more. So this is one method with the bestseller. Okay, so guys, now we talked about the bestseller list, and I showed you how to be able to look for products, potential products, through finding a product that less than 100 reviews or 200, and you can work your way up to 250, I think is the max, or 300 max reviews, and you can build your potential products by looking at the bestseller rank. You can look at the gifts. You can look at movers and shakers and all the stuff that I just showed you. You can do the same process for each one of them. Now, the second one is going to be Amazon Basics. Amazon Basics, I think it's really important for us to look at that very deep. And Amazon Basics, for those who doesn't know what's Amazon Basics, usually it's Amazon brand. Amazon brand, they call it Amazon Basics. And now we're looking deeper of the same thing that we did with our bestseller list. We're going to do it with Amazon Basics. Now, why I chose Amazon Basics? As we know that Amazon basically identify good markets or good products through, that sounds bad, but through the third-party sellers. So they go ahead and check a person like you who's selling a product and they see, hey, they're getting a lot of potential or good. They say, you know what, let's launch the same kind of product. And I think all of us know right now that actually Amazon going through a lawsuit because of it, because they're seeing, hey, Amazon just copying, they have all the data. They know what kind of traffic coming into a specific listing, what kind of PPC those people are setting up, how much money each product coming, what categories are the best. And you know, I believe Amazon has a good brand and they have, I mean, we're going to use the same data to be able to find potential products for ourselves as well. But at the same time, I don't believe Amazon should be selling on that platform myself. I think we're competing. We cannot be selling on a platform that the same owner is competing with us on the same kind of products. Now, I cannot change anything. I don't know Jeff Bezos himself, so I'm not going to be able to change it, but I feel it's unfair. But what's good for us, they know Amazon, their main business is about the platform. They make their money from PPC. They make their money through AWS. These where the money come from. These are just secondary. And I think Amazon honestly shouldn't sell, but at the same time, they know themselves, the third-party sellers like me and you, we outperforming them because we know how to optimize our listing much better than them. We know how to do things. If Amazon copies people like you and me, that means we're doing much better work than them. So I don't want you to make that as, hey, Sad is trying to put fear, oh, Amazon is going to steal everything. But an opinion like eBay doesn't compete with its own sellers because they don't sell on the same platform. So become fair. Me against other competitor. I don't want to deal with the creator. You know, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to put this analogy correctly or not, but I'm going to say it. It's like basically you're competing with God. What the hell? And I mean, like, I cannot compete with God. He created everything. Depends on your beliefs, depends on anything you want. But I'm just saying, it's hard to compete with those people. But that's being said, let's use what they're using against them. So Amazon Basics, as we know, it's a product that basically they're selling because they found a good data in the back end. Let's use that in our advantage. So you have the categories here. So the same thing as I said, I'm going to go home and kitchen. I'm going to find all the products that they have, and I'm going to go through any product that has 100 or 200 reviews, and I'm going to add it as a potential product. I'm going to validate to see if it passes our validation process or passes our potential product criteria. So as you see, guys, the first one is going to be home and kitchen, and that's all the main category. Now I want to go to subcategories. I think we should look into, let's say, home decor, and let's see what we have. So home and kitchen, home decor, and then there's only panels, and there's all the stuff here as a subcategory. Now, before I jump into another subcategory, let me look here. What do we have? Anything less than 100 or 200. And don't forget, if Amazon has it for 100 or 200 reviews, and they control a lot of traffic, that means almost brand new product just came in. Let's look more here. If I want to do it just to be cute and to be really, really cool, I will just basically run this and I will keep going through it. And I'm going to be able to identify them as I go. Usually the best things, if you are in the main category, if you wanted to find the best products, is going, if you're in the main category, is going to be in the 5th page, 10th page, or 12th page. Remember that. Okay. But I have nothing else to do in my life, and I want to make sure I vet the first one as well. This is how I do it. I'm telling you, this is exactly how I do it. I just come here, look at here, 106, I think still high reviews, but there's something here grabbed my attention. No, cables, I'm not doing cables. So let's go ahead to the second page. And let's do the same thing. So second page, and I'm going to wait until everything upload. And let's look into it. I want to find something making at least decent money. What's that? Curtain rod sizes. Here still a little bit high. Let's go to the second one. Let's go to the third page, I mean. And let's look more. Usually if you want to change the page very quickly, you can come here. You see this written page equal, and I can be able to change it here. For example, page number 5, let's say, and it's going to bring me to page number 5. If I look all the way down, you'll see I'm in page number 5 here. Okay, so sometimes if you go through a category and you see it's a lot, and Amazon limits, like you see, it doesn't give you the buttons for the next multiple pages, so you'll be able to manipulate it through the data that you see here. Page equal, what is it? Page equal, God help me, 5. Okay, now come here and we'll do the same thing. You're gonna come here, run this, and I'm going to see where we have. You see here, we start getting way lower reviews, much lower reviews, but we need to match the reviews with the revenue. So 1,000, 3,000, we have 5,000. See here is not much. What is that? Curtains. Thank God I always choose the home decor, which is, you know, home decor is, let me go back, I think 4, let me go to 6. And you keep doing the same thing over and over. But look, this is going to work even better and better once you're in the specific niche that you really know what you want to sell in. So if I know, like I'm in toys and games, I go to toys and games and I just check everything here. I check the same thing in the best sellers. I check the same thing for most wished. I look the same thing for movers and shakers. And I start getting ideas. I start getting more things. I start digging deeper, deeper, deeper. And then I'll find more and more and more. But let's see here more, and then I'm going to let it go. 8,000. What's that? Mirror. I don't know. Mirrors, be careful. It's fragile, just like our ego. But let's see. Okay, so you keep going doing that. You can do any department. Let's go see something else here, a little bit more competitive. 31 departments. Holy crap. Let's go see. Ah, baby. Oh, baby. It's like, what's that, TikTok? Baby. I don't make baby. I'm a baby. Let's see here. What do we have here? Electronics. What are we? Amazon Basics. Sorry, I don't know what brought me here. So let's say beauty and personal care. What brought me? So you get the gist of it. I don't want to waste your time here, but let's go ahead and do the same thing. This one actually really attracted me a lot because stuff like that really do very well, especially in office. So wire, wall wire, 6 panel. That's the main keyword, or I think is the main keyword because it's the main thing. They have 1,000 results, not bad. And let's see here what we can find. So actually, this is an older product that I remember a year ago I looked into, but let's see. Come here, let's look at the niche, and let's see what happens. Oh, this niche is so far it's cool. Like, look, all the people ranking on the top, they have way low reviews, which is really cool, really cool. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get revenue. I can take the sponsored ad out because you don't want to see doubles. Here, take this one. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Okay, let's see here. I mean, this is cool actually. Look, 51 making 19, 21, 26, 40,000. Amazon Basic for sure, 40,000. Then we have these people, which is great. Then 7,000. See here, you can get in very easily. If you get a product really cool and people, I don't know, is this, like this one out. If you look at these products and be able to dig deeper, I think this is a good product for us to dig deeper into actually. There's not much competition if we look at this specific one. It has 4 variation, but doesn't matter. But let's see, let's pin it. And that's it. So now this is the Amazon Basics method. You need to go through it. You need to find good opportunities. And as we know, always you're gonna find good because Amazon going through that specific list to see. So you go through it, you do the same thing as we did with the bestseller list. You're going to go to category to subcategory, and then you're going to find something with less than 50 reviews, then 100 reviews, then 150, then 200 reviews until they accumulate multiple potential products. It's going to take time, but that's the way you do it. All right, so let's go to the next method. The next method, some of you, and maybe, I mean, you guys should know it, but let's go ahead and go through it. And let's see, where are we? All right, so the next method is going to be competitors, stores, and frequently bought together, including sponsor ads and 4-star plus products. So let me explain that to you. And I'm going to share my screen. I don't know, I have those slides just like this, just a reminder for you, hey, we're getting into this, but it's mostly here, we're share screen, share screen, share screen, share screen. Say that 10 times, good luck. But let's see what we can do. All right, so let's say I found this product. I found it's a good potential. The same thing that we did with other products that we found. We actually went through the list. We found the potential product. We put them there, and we saw that they have low reviews, but they're still making sales and all this stuff. So the first thing I do when I come in, I check them, put a potential, but then I go back to the product itself. And I look at it, see what other things those people have. So first thing I'm going to look at is frequently bought together. So if I'm looking for vertical water jug rack, and this is selling very well, I see the other one. Maybe, hey, the one that's horizontal and carries multiple is much better. So I can look a little bit deeper and say, you know what? Let me look at this one instead of looking at the other. Say 5-gallon water cooler jug for 6 bottles, let's say. And I'll look into it. Maybe this market, it's less competitive. Like, I mean, okay. So you'd be able to look at frequently bought together, maybe a different size that really sells very good. But also where you can find, if you are here, frequently bought together, you can find, hey, people who bought the water jugs also bought the water cooler. This is very, very cool idea especially if you're buying a high price item product with low volume, maybe this is the next thing. Hey, you know what? Let's see this one. Brio self cleaning bottom, loading, water cooler, water dispenser. Now, I don't know if this is a big brand or not, but looks like it is. But I'm telling you an example of how to find products that are similar. Like, for example, this one here, which has led us to another thing, which is the lids themselves. This is actually fits our criteria of having a low price item with high volume product. So I can come here, for example, and say water gallon non-spill caps. I think this is the keyword. Let's see if I come here. I'm gonna put water gallon. Water gallon non-slip caps, and 594. And I look at these, and let's say run away. Let me just put this one here just to make sure we're good. Very, very low prices here. But if the competition is right and the sales volume, sales velocity is high, it could be a good thing for us. But let's check. We have, I don't know, what do we have? Let me see, revenue. No, these are not the right products. So this one, no good. This one, no good. It's no good. No good. No good. No good. I don't know who wants to sell water bottles. Selling water bottle is basically competing with water bottle term. And good luck. You know, that's where you need to go on your knees and start praying very hard. God, please let her rank. Please, God. And God's gonna say, you know what? I told you not to do it. You buy your own. God help you. Let me see here. Okay, let me just go. Then all of the, here. Look at this. Like, just imagine if you were this guy. You came in the first to the market, and you had 659 reviews when he started, but he's selling $20,000 worth of product, and he's selling 1,500 units a month. So imagine you find products like this, small, very small, like this guy, another one here. He's selling, what's that? What he's selling? He's selling 149, has 4 rating, which is garbage, but still making 18,000. What's this guy selling? Only the gallon itself, the water, for $30.51. So I mean, look at that. One picture, he's industrial scientific, that's why it has the chart. If you see the bullet points is going to be here, supposedly this description. Where's the bullet points? No, he doesn't even have bullet points. Okay, that's cool. Let's see more yeah, very sad. Anyways, so this is another product. You can look at it from here, but as we saw the bottle rack. From bottle rack, we went to this one. From this one, then we found the product with the caps, and we can replicate that a lot, especially when you're doing frequently bought together. But also you need to pay attention now, since Amazon is doing something really cool now, and with sponsored products, especially with multiple match type that we have substitute, especially in automatic, there's substitute, supplementary or something like that. Is basically a product that's similar to your product. You're gonna find other product related to it. As I said, like for example, some water bottle, maybe the water rack has his advertising under this guy. So for example, if I was this guy water rack, he has the water bottle rack, maybe I have only the bottles or the lids. I can actually target this guy as a product targeting for my lids to show up under here, and that could be a good opportunity. So I can come here and keep looking through this list, and I can see more things that maybe, like this one, it doesn't mean anything. This one is different rack. Look at this dispenser, water dispenser, jug drink bottle, jug drink dispenser. Let's say this one. And let me see here where we have, it gives me to this. Let's see what the revenue. So that's a sponsored ad. So first we can look at frequently bought together. Then we'll look at the sponsored ads underneath it to see if there's any other product are different, are targeting this specific listing to increase their sales. And I can look at more ideas and more ideas and more ideas. Here, a little bit, there's some, but let me see. What happened? And I'm going to, yeah, this is a little bit higher, so you need to be a little bit more. I don't like it. This one, I don't like it. But let's look at another ones, which is, okay, here. For example, this product. I come to this product and I find it's a good potential product. Actually, this product is really cool. But I'll tell you why I didn't choose it as a main product. It has 417, which is really low. And as a product, basically, you can build a garden. You can let your kids, you know, play with fake garden because you do not touch the flowers anymore. They're not good. If you touch them, you get COVID right away. Actually, you know, everything, my kids, they go to Toys R Us and they touch anything. I tell them you're going to get COVID, so don't touch anything. And, you know, use scare tactics like Arabic terrorism stuff. But anyways, look at here. A guy with 492 reviews making 82. That's a lot. That's really cool. This is really not much reviews for this kind of return. 82 for 490 is not much at all. But if we look deeper, let's go from the highest revenue. You will see here, we have those guys that we want to compete. If we launch this product, we're going to be on this spot, 10, 11, 17, 22. And those people are very well established now because have high reviews. And other people who are launching after them, they're not making good reviews. You know why? This product is very good, but it sucks because if I look at it at the search results, I'm finding all they look the same. All look the same. I cannot differentiate. If I come here with a fresh eyes, not as an owner of a product like I'm gonna sell, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? They all look the same. I don't know which one is good. And the only thing you're gonna decide on this product, you're gonna decide on review factor. You're not gonna decide on, oh my God, this guy has a green one or this one has a blue one. They all look the same. So it becomes very hectic. But I can use this one for more potential products. One, I can come here and say, hey, let me see what they have frequently bought together. They have a book. I'm not into books. I don't like to sell books, blah, blah, blah. This one here, another product, Disney Princess. Do not do it. It's basically Hasbro or whatever it is, the brand. You don't want to do it. But usually you're going to find good stuff here. But here, what I did because of this example meant for sponsored products. And also you're going to see something called 4 stars and above. This is Amazon only advertising a product that has 4-star rating and higher. So these are gold mine now. So I can come here and say, you know what? Let's see what we happen. This guy, that's what we're selling, but I don't want to look for these. I want to look for something different. Let's say we have trampoline water sprinkler. Put it there. Let's go and more. Let's say Little Jen Painter's tool set with 45 reviews. Very good. Let me go more. Let's see the piano. I don't want to look at the product that I'm just telling you about because I don't want this anymore. I want something different. I want to see what other people are like. For example, we have here Deluxe Premium Washable Dress Up Trunk Set. What? This guy sucks. But anyways, let's see. Anyways, let's see now what we have. You have this flying electronic. You don't want to do that. You keep going further. You understand, like here, house doll. This is miniature house doll. Are really cool. Now let's go to 4-star and higher. Let's look at these. You have this beads. They're doing well. Look for something, you know, a little bit with lower reviews, but still here. Okay, there's not much here. So, but you get the gist of it. You can go here. I can look at this magnetic things, or I can look at this monkey numbers. Oh, this is so cool. This is really cool because this is basically, you can teach my kids because 2 + 2 in our house it's 3. So that's how it works. But if I can show them the monkeys and you can scale it, they can know how many. This is a really cool idea, actually. And I can come here and do the same thing, frequently bought together. I can look at the products, see which one monkey business here we're getting. Really cool, actually. I can board game for little ones. I can look deeper, but I don't look too deep. Then I find my product. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to look at the first potential product. So I have this one, trampoline water sprinkler. As I said, don't forget this one is going to be more toward a specific season, which is going to be summer. But let's say this product is cool and we wanted to get into it and we just checked it. Let's see here. First of all, I'm actually going to look here, see if the reviews. 300, not much. 1,000 is a lot, but the other ones, 153, low reviews. This is actually not bad. Let's see. Come on, give me your life away. 11,000, which is really cool. But let's see. Let's take out the sponsored ads. It's a little bit slower, not because the software is slow, it's just because I have so many tabs open. Okay, guys, I mean, don't forget, I have Google Slides, I have Google Sheets, I have Zoom on, and I have all these tabs are open here, plus this. So that's by itself takes a lot of energy. So let's see here. So look, the first one, I'm not going to compete with the second one, but these ones I'm going to compete. Look at that. 153 making 15,000, 10,000, 15,000, 51,000 here. But let's go from higher revenues to lower and let's see what we have. You see, like, this is not bad. This is not bad, actually. I can compete in this market, no problem. Like, especially this guy, 291. I would do, but I would shy away from it, not because I'm scared, it's just because seasonal. But I don't think we'll be able to have issues to do here if we do the right thing. That's one. Let's look at this one, for example. These here, we can find good stuff. Look, 45 reviews. Let's look at him, how much he's making. He's making $1,000. He's making, I was going to say a bad word, but not much. Let's see this guy, 100 reviews. Let's see how, no, why keep pushing this? Okay, let's see what this guy is doing. Let's see what this guy does. $10,000, perfect. $10,000, perfect. So here, I don't know what he's selling. Dress up, trunk set, explorer kit, garden set, scientist costume, doctor, vet. I mean, this guy basically, that's what he did. He wanted to sort of fund the reverse ACE and he just put the phrases there. It's crazy. It's just crazy. You don't want to do that. This is really stupid. So I don't know what the product is. Premium dress up trunk set. What the hell is trunk set? Scientist to become a, what? I mean, this is confused kid. Is confused here. I mean, the guy who did is confused. Very bad. I don't know what that is, but let's say washable dress up trunk set or dress up trunk set. Let's see what's that. Like maybe that's multiple doctor. You become. See, like this kind of results I don't like. When I come to a specific search term and I see multiple things are showing up, it just doesn't add up to me. I don't like it. So let's see here. This one, bathroom. Oh, that's nice. Has lights too. Okay, dollhouse. Dollhouse. I think that's called mini dollhouse. Let's see, mini dollhouse. Mini dollhouse. Mini dollhouse kit. Let's see, mini dollhouse kit. 581, which is great. Let's close this. Let me close this. Let me close this. Let me close this. All right. So let's see here. Same thing. Let's run. That's nice here. Reviews are very low, which is great. 73 making 14,000 is great. 300 making 14, I'm okay with it. 26,000 making 123 is awesome. Let's see if it uploads all of it. Okay. 89, let's see here, high revenue. 73, is that the same thing? See, like this one, I will pin it because they have good revenue, very small reviews, not much, and they're still making over 8 to 10,000. So this is a good thing for me to search. I would put it as validating, and I will take the lowest reviews one just to see what's up because he's making good money at that. That means the design that he came to the market, which is lower reviews. It means newer to the market. If he's newer to the market, hopefully he has done research on his competitors. If he done research on his competitors, that means he came up with a better idea, and that's why he's selling better. This is the assumption in my head. So that's why I'm going to pin him, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my validation later on. And this is, we got it from basically frequently bought together, sponsored ads, and also the 4-star and up. Now, the other method, I don't know, do you have any question about this method before I jump into the next one? Nothing. Okay, so let's get into the next method. The next method is going to be competitors. Competitors stores, which is really, really, really important. And how I find these is basically the same thing I'm doing right now. I went through a product, I went through a specific niche, I built up X-ray, and all of a sudden I see someone with lower reviews but making a lot of sales. This is really good. Let's say, for example, I found this guy. This guy, I saw the flowers, and I found this guy making, let's say, good money. So let's say here, let's see what we have. He's making 10,000, perfect. 10,000 at 62 is very good ratio, and I like that. But what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go look at his store. Usually, if you see a private label like that, sometimes you're gonna find that they're very good at finding products. So if I come here, I went to his store, I see first the feedback, anything like people are averaging 10, 15, 20 feedback per month, that's really good. That means they're making enough sales. So I'm gonna come here, go to the store, click it, and then I'm gonna find more hidden gems. Because in this specific situation, if this guy was doing this product very well at 62 reviews, that means he's into that niche. That means his brand, he has multiple products within the same niche, or also you're gonna find a lot of them that actually have the same, only they sell the good product with the good product research. They found a product that's new to the market with lower reviews, but they're still making sales. So when I come here, I'm going to run on his store, I'm going to run my X-ray, and I'm going to find what other product that he has that has good potential. So for example, this mini I know is not good, but let's say, for example, the beads. I'm gonna look into it. Now, I'm gonna do that for multiple sellers. So let's go, for example, I have found this guy also, Dinosaur. Dinosaur, it's a product that I found. It looks very cool. Anything with dinosaur, people love now, kids. But let's see, kids to discover. Let's see what his kids to discover they have. 442, this is crazy. This guy selling like bananas. Bananas, see, this is cool. I like that. This is good. He's selling everything about toys, everything about stuff. Very simple, lower price also. And let's see. Oh, cool. All right. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come run X-ray on his product, on his store. This guy making money. Wow. So here, when I do products like this and I see he's making money, I'm actually going to go from lowest reviews and higher. So let's see here. We have 2 reviews. What's this? Let's check this one out. 200. I said no problem. I don't know what's this. Let's see. SAC. So look at his competitor, look in the back end, see what he's doing. And now let's see, 10-piece beach toy. This for sure is going to be seasonal because now the season. But if you do beach toy sand toy set, 3,000. It's a lot. 3,000 from me. But let's see. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Actually, was wrong by saying it's a lot because it's already main keyword. Not actually main keyword, it has only 403, which is not bad. But let's look at the competition here. So, holy, 280. Why is that? 280, 57,000. You are, wow, this is cool. Look, okay, let me finish here so I can show people, man. Come on. Come on, come on. All right, so I'm gonna go with revenue, and I'm gonna come here and find these products. Look, this, I mean, 123,000, 28,000, 38,000. So now I'm not telling you this is all the product, the niche itself. No, I'm gonna look at the specific product that I have, and I'm going to dig deeper within the same product. So I'll come, let's say I found this one, I like it, has low reviews, has good sales. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take this product. Okay, I'm going to put it as potential first, and then I'm going to validate it. Then I'm going to find the main keyword, and then I'm going to validate the whole niche itself. I'm going to check the seasonality and all this stuff later on. But now I'm just checking for potential product that I'm going to validate, because I want to do all the validation for a product at the same time. The same thing, let's say this is another product we found from his store, nylon, beans, bag. Let's see, what's that? 1,000 is great. This is very young niche. Let's see. Let's take this one off. Take this store off. Let's see. Not much competition here. Very, very low search, low reviews, which is great. But let's see if the revenue can match it. I don't know how fast the internet I'm gonna have. I mean, this is the fastest internet you can get, and that's the fastest laptop I can get. So I don't know. I don't know what to do else. Let me see here. So let's get here. Let's go and let's check. Holy moly, there's too much reviews here. But let's look at the lowest review, since I found everything is bad here. 6,000, 1,000, 3,000. This one is differentiating himself by black and gray, but he just started. I'm not sure. So this one I don't like it, because one guy is doing well with the lowest reviews, and the rest are only making 3,000, 4,000, 9,000. It's not something I would get into. I think it's too dangerous. Only one guy is making money. Is going to be all similar products, only about quantity. People are going to compete on 12 pack, 16 pack, 17 pack, and all the price is going to be very competitive, because only someone is going to go through it through the price, nothing more. Then you have the beads. You can do the same thing. You see if it's good. Now there's another one here I found. This competitor, let's say I found this product through, I think was this guy. Let me just see. So this is what the water jug guy. The water jug guy, he has 21, which is really nice. It's medium, very cool. Now here, this is the one. So this guy was selling water jugs, but he's not specialized in water jug. He's specialized in any product that makes money. And I have no problem with that. If you want to do an open brand, go ahead and do it. But I prefer brand just because it's easier to upsell and do, you know, all the stuff. But if you're very good at product research, you find a lot of good products that are very good, just going to make your money right away because they're first to market, why not? So this guy is selling anything related to home, but let's see what other product that he has that he found that are really cool. So if I come here and I go to highest revenue to lowest, let's find anything with lower reviews. So, for example, this water jug, we know 244, 16, 108. This one, water jug, still the one, but the rest, see, they're making 2,000, 3,000, not much. So basically 20% of his product here at the top making 80% of his revenue, which is really, really good to know. But he's making, you know, like if I'm making here $500 a month, 500, but these ones are making me $10,000, $15,000 a month. Why not? I'm cool. So look at the stores. Do not let it fool you. If you find someone with low reviews and making enough sales, that's a good indication for you to go ahead and look into it a little bit more in his store and see what else he's selling. You're going to find a lot of people. And if you see someone in your niche that's doing very well, that's a good way for you to track his product, track his store, and see what other products they come up with. And you'll have a pipeline of product that you can launch second, third, fourth, fifth as you go. Like, for example, my supplement product, I actually, since I did my research, I already know what my second, third, fourth, fifth product is going to be in that specific brand. But when I started just because I want to compete with people and show them that I can do it. But now I just look, I know my top competitors. The 3 competitors are very well, and they're launching new products all the time. So I say, you know what? He's launching a new product right now. I track it after 2-3 weeks or a month. I see he's making good sales. Then that means that's the next product for me to launch. Or if I'm looking into in a niche and I want to expand into other niches, I can look at my competitors, see what else is doing. Because like this guy, he has 2 brands. He has NEX and Nadi. So he has one for home and kitchen, and he has one for water jugs, I believe, or something. and you'll be able to go through that over and over. I know this over the sink dish thing is actually not bad, but I think it's expensive for him to rank very well. That's why he's just saying, you know what, I'm gonna stay low, I'm gonna make only the small sales, and that's it. I'm gonna target the low volume keywords instead of targeting high end keywords. And I know this one is good. So let's say here, if I'll show you now, just look at the sales here. 100, 180, 25, 53, too much competition here. Too much revenue. Competition we're gonna decide right now, but it's going to be expensive to rank for these keywords. You will be able to do it, but every product has a good different way of strategy. Like this one, if I want to get into this product, I'm just talking, I know we're not into that section yet, but if I want to get into this niche, I might target the low end keyword first, the low search volume, and then I'll work my way to the highest. Unlike a product that has way lower reviews, lower competition, I can start with the highest search volume keyword, with the highest relevant keyword, with the highest search volume, and work my way down. But let's see. Revenue. I mean, look here. That's the problem with this. If I find anybody like in the top sellers, and I have one, two, well, let me take off this first. Let me take off this so I don't look at doubles. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's almost 6. 6 people, 7, 6. This is our sponsor ad. 6 people who are over 1,000 reviews. It's very hard for you to compete. They already established their the manufacturers. They already get the best deals. They're into multiple orders already in. That means they can go ahead and get better prices than you. And it's very hard to compete. That's why the guy, he was like, you know what, I'm going to stay low, target the low end keywords because I'm not into competing on this, because I have multiple products. Each one of them make me 1,000. I don't need to depend on only one. That's another way of doing it.